Aloha everyone. Welcome to another episode of Season 7 Apex Arena Highlights. Now today we're gonna look at a match between Player 1, Vagrant, and Player 2, Sam Tindo. Both very strong players. And what we're going to look at today is actually two different things. So the first thing is going to be look at some really smart play. And then the second thing we're going to look at is what, if possible, to absolutely avoid giving your opponent. Before we start, let's take a look at Player 1. So Player 1 has Juggler Tank, and he actually have a Magic Guard as well. We do have our little friend Licorice, very nice HP here, and intel. We do have a 5-star Florentia. HP is okay. Bernhardt, fairly decent, not that high attack. And then Light of Genesis, intel definitely very nice, and HP about normal. On player 2, looks like a Bracer Juggler. We do have a Blood Pack Hilda. This is a 6-star Florentia. Looks decent, but not 10k, not quite. We do have another decent Light of Genesis and a very well built Liana. Looks like quite tanky. Okay, so let's see what happens. So player 1 moves forward. Player 2 already fractured the fusion buff already. Slowly inching toward each other. Here comes the fusion buff from player 1. Oh, rush on Juggler. So possibly something going on there. Ooh, that's interesting. Act again on TGS on turn 1. Not sure what's going on yet. Act again on Juggler turn 1. Jumping in. And okay. Oh, teleport in there. Wow, that's kind of interesting, right? And sniping off Licorice. So let's review what happened. So turn 1, 2 act agains, damaging Licorice, and then teleporting Juggler to lock down this Juggler because he did have Magic Guard, and then finishing off. That's okay. That's interesting. But that means Juggler is now exposed, right? Okay. This one here jumping in, and who is she gonna kill? Oh no, it's going after TGS. But fail to kill. Fail to kill. Okay. Okay, and looks like player 2's TGS was able to hit from farther away because she has 4 stacks compared to 4 stacks compared to 3 stacks. So it does have that advantage. And I'm gonna assume she had she also have the range staff. So 2 for the price of 1, because I'm gonna assume Juggler's gonna jump. Yep, and she's very low on life, so she's gonna kill. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay, but that's not bad, right? 2 for the price of 1. So that's very smart play. At least that's how I would look at it. So now it's 3 against 4. So how is this gonna play out? Now do keep in mind the player 1s do have Bernhardt, and Bernhardt is very strong against everybody at this point. I don't see any, well, except for Holy Liana here. Looks like player 2 is trying to take advantage of the middle. There's a clock there. And taking advantage of the okay, it's a double healer, a lot of healing going on. But as you can see, Bernard is just like wrecking things. Okay. And there's only so much punishment Juggler can do. So Juggler went down there. Pushing the opponent Juggler away didn't do much. Okay, so that was an act again there by player 2. But then player 1 also have all these acts again. And player 2 clock. But player 2 doesn't really have anything to kill Juggler with though. Or even the opponent. So unless they're... And then if you look at it, player 2 is losing by damage by a lot. Because they have, there's no way for player 2 to really do much damage with... Not with burn around anyways. So player 1 is just gonna rack up that damage, and I'm gonna assume eventually with enough act agains he's gonna be able to kill something. But remember, Liana is holy and holy troop, so it's doing quite a bit of damage to Bernhardt's werewolves. Okay. Wow, that Florentia hits pretty hard. But player 2 doesn't seem to have any trouble staying alive with 2 healers though. And because Hilda is able to change to horse, it kind of counters this sword. But because player 2 is smart enough to hold the middle in the very beginning, well, this will act again for player 1. A lot of damage, but thorns, ooh. Okay. The turns are getting closer, so as the fog gets a little closer, player 2 has to be able to, player 1 has to be able to break something. If not, then once Bernhardt dies, he's gonna be in trouble. But he is winning a lot by, at least by damage. But player 2 have so many heals and act agains. It doesn't look like player 1 will be able to break through though. And because on this specific map, there is a lot of the two pillars, player one is not going to be able to take advantage of squeezing themselves in. So this is the turn, unfortunately, where basically player one is gonna die in the fog, I think. Yep. I'm gonna assume this is like a 12 round game. Yeah, this is it. Yep. Then Bernhard is dead. Not enough to do. Yeah, not enough to kill. So much heals. But oh, the ram. And it summons. Okay, gotcha. So now that's how player 2 is gonna win. Not by damage, but unfortunately, because of this, player 1 is stuck in the fog. And yeah, so it's really about planning ahead and having the right skills. Because at this point, player 1, yeah, it's dead. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, it's very, very technical, unique way. But as you can see, the combination of Liana and Florentia, is, especially with a fusion buff, is so toxic. I actually play a game. I can't remember who I played against this past weekend. I think it was against Egg Tongue, where I gave that same combination to him, and I got destroyed. I couldn't break through with so much healing, so much axe again. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So whatever you do, if you find yourself playing another opponent, and if you give them a fusion buff, especially like either like a Bernhard or Hilda, do not give them Florentia and a Liana combo. That's my suggestion for you if you're playing, especially in this higher rank Apex. Yeah, and I guess that's really it. I hope you enjoy this highlight, and good luck with your games this coming weekend. Especially, this weekend is gonna be crazy, I tell you. Helena, Yulia, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy this weekend. Anyways, take care and aloha.